Hello everybody and welcome to Bon Air Christian Church Yoga with Linda. I'm Linda. It's great to have you here today. Today's practice will be an energy flow, so we will be working up and working towards a lot of heat and then take it down a little bit as we slow down towards the end of the practice. So it may be helpful to have some blocks, but not necessary. Just bring your positive energy with you. As always, be mindful of what your body is ready for on this particular day and time. If something is not available to you, maybe do a pose that is friendlier to your body while we work through the poses, or simply just watch until you're ready to jump back in. So it's great to have you, and we're going to start today at the top of the mat. So please join me there. Thank you. Looking forward to it. So here we are at the top of the mat. Palms come together at heart center, pressing into the palms. Find a little bend in your knees. Breathe in and out through the nose. Focusing here on the breath, the deep inhale and a deep exhale in and out through the nose. Bring your awareness here to your own breathing, to how your body feels this morning, the length of your spine, maybe as you inhale, reaching the crown of the head a little bit taller. Exhale even a little taller, shoulders back and down, palms still pressing in. Finding that energy breath. Bring your palms down, arms to the side, palms face forward. Take a moment here with eyes open or closed just to feel your body. If you feel energy, where do you feel it? Is it the hands, the feet, the knees, the breath? So we'll begin to add energy today as we go through our opening exercises and then straight into our flow and sun salutation. If at any point it begins to be a little bit too challenging for you, take a moment in child's pose, or maybe just sit back and watch, or stay or remain in a pose that is comfortable for you. So inhale, arms rise. We're greeting the sun. Exhale. Bring it back down. Tuck that belly button towards your spine. Inhale. Really reaching shoulders back and down away from the ears. As you exhale, open up the chest. Inhale. And exhale. Last one here. Inhale. And exhaling. Inhale, reach up and clasp your fingers. Reverse your fingers, reach really high. Reverse the fingers one more time as you bring them down and exhale, rounding out the back. Reverse the palms, inhale up. Reverse the palms, exhale down. Round and contract in your back. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, look up into between your fingers, stay here with one breath, and exhale, bring it down. Open the arms wide, bring them back together. Make an L shape with your elbows, open wide, and cactus arms, bring them together. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, exhaling. Two more of these, you got it. Become aware of the power of your breath. Arms come down by the side. Taking a nice side stretch, inhale, arms high. Again, clasp the fingers, reverse the palms, inhale. Exhale, reach up and over towards your right side, pushing into your left foot. You can look up between your arms if you like, or keep your head centered. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, stretch, move over to your left side. Inhale, come back to center. Arms come down by your side. Right arm comes over the chest, left hand up and over. Release on your exhale. On your next inhale, left arm comes over the chest, right arm comes up, under and up. Release, right arm comes out, left arm comes underneath. You may be here. You might bring them closer together, or maybe you can wrap them for eagle arms. This will be the arms for our standing pose. So we want to lift our arms up at an angle. Inhale, and then angle out our forearms like we're doing a karate chop. Drop your chest, drop your knees to your chest, your chin to your chest. Breathe deeply. On your next exhale, release. Arms come down by your side. Left arm comes out. Right arm comes under and wraps around. Clasp where you need to. It might be here, might be here, might be here, or here. Elbows rise. Forearms karate chop. Drop the chin. Inhale and then release and shake out your arms. Moving on to hero arms. So we're going to clasp, if you can, your arms in the back. So clasping your fingers. If that doesn't work for you, you can use a belt, or you can use a dish towel, something that you can grab onto. So grasping your hands in the back, I'll face forward. So reach back with your elbows as far as you can. And once you've done that, as you exhale, slowly allow your hands to come down as far as you can. On your next inhale, push out and reach out behind you, bringing that belly button to your spine. It's really tempting to want to shift like this, but you really want to be as straight as possible, shoulders back and down. Inhale and exhale. Allow your arms first to come down, so still keeping a clasp. Release your clasp and shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. So from here, we're going to go into our flow and our sun salutation. So come to the top of your mat. We'll take it nice and easy and build up some steam. So inhale, arms rise. Reach up and look through your fingertips. Exhale, slowly bend those knees gently and just let your arms and your fingertips rain down. Drop the head. Grab opposite elbows. Stretch out your low back. So maybe shake the head, yes. Shake the head, no. If you need a wider stance, open up your feet so you have a little bit more space. If you can drop a little bit lower with your low back. Again, you can really bend those knees if you like. We're building up strength in our legs here as well, but also relieving that low back. Palms come to the mat. Bring the feet in a little closer so they're underneath the hips. Drop the head, inhale. Allow your fingers to move slowly along your legs like they are a snail moving up your body. Come to a tall stand, shoulders back and down, belly button knitted to the spine, gaze is forward. Release the hands. Feel the energy. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, forward fold, slowly bring it down. Fingertips touch something, palms touch something. Inhale, creep those fingers up to the thighs. Straight, flat back, gaze is down. Inhale, center. Exhale, drop it on down. Nice and smooth, release the head, release the shoulders. Grab opposite arms again. Inhale, center, exhale, twist a little bit over to the right foot. Inhale back to center, twist over towards that left foot. Inhale, center, drop the palms to the mat, the fingertips to the mat, bend your knees deeply, maybe find almost that 90-degree angle. Push into your heels and come on up, backward swan dive. Look up between your palms, inhale, taking a slight back bend, palms come together and down at heart center, Anjali Mudra. Last one before we move on. Inhale, center, arms rise, exhale, rain it down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, palms come to the mat. Bend the knees. As you exhale, straighten out that right leg. Drop the knee, tuck the toes. Left knee is over left ankle. Shift your hips forward. Right hip comes forward, left hip comes back for a closed hip pose. You may stay here. If you prefer blocks, you can use blocks as we rise. Inhale, come on up. Palms together at heart center, Anjali Mudra. Find your balance here. You can stay here or inhale, arms rise. Son of the Wind pose, Anjali Asana. Inhale. As you exhale, slowly bring the palms back through heart center. Drop the palms to the mat. Tuck the toes of the right foot. Lift your right leg and push off and come on up to the top of your mat. Grab opposite elbows. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Plant the palms, bend the knees, push into your feet. Come back up to standing. Palms come back to heart center. Other side, we should be getting a little bit heated now. I hope you're feeling that energy breath. So inhale, arms rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees. This time send that left leg back, so straighten it out. Drop your left knee, untuck the toes of your left leg. Right hip comes back, left hip comes forward. Belly button to spine. As you rise, bring palms together at heart center. Right knee is above the right ankle. Stay here or create a little more energy by rising, lifting your hands up high, looking between your fingertips. Hug your thighs together, belly button knitted to the spine. Inhale, center. Exhale, palms come down together, heart center. Palms pass through, palms to the mat. Tuck the toes of the left foot, straighten out that left leg. Inhale, center, and float on up to the top of your mat. Drop your head. Grab opposite elbows. And just breathe. Bend the knees. Drop the palms to the mat. Push into your heels. Slowly, slowly come up to standing. Backward swan dive. Really feel the energy coming through your fingertips. Slight back bend. Palms come together at heart center, Anjali Mudra. Shoulders back and down, shoulder blades drawing towards one another, lifting the heart. Find your energy here. Feel the energy as it pulses through the base of the spine, all the way up through the crown of the head. You're creating a great flow here. So we're going to go into our standing poses. So feet underneath the hips at the top of the mat. Palms come together at heart center. Take a slight step back with your right foot. Foot is at a 45-degree angle. Toes are pointing towards the edge, right edge of your mat. Bend your right knee. Inhale, arms rise. This is Warrior One, Virabhadrasana 1. You may like a wider stance. You can play with that back foot if you like it. You might like it in closer to your body. So we're here in Warrior One. Squeeze your thighs towards one another. This is a closed hip pose. Inhale, center. As you exhale, begin to rotate your body, open up your arms, come into your warrior two. Back foot will adjust so that the back of, the short side of the mat and your pinky side of your foot are parallel. You can go into a deeper warrior two if you like. Once you find your position, draw your thighs together, look over your left shoulder. We're here for a few breaths, building up some energy. On your next inhale, straighten out that left leg. As you exhale, allow your right arm to slide down your back leg, reaching up as much as you can with your left arm and looking at the sky. Inhale. Exhale, come back into your warrior two, bending that front leg, shoulders back and down. Straighten out your front leg. Find breath here. Inhale, and as you exhale, begin to lower that left arm down towards that left front leg. So you might also here want to have a block behind you. You can stay there. If you feel like you can go down further, you creep down further. Gaze can be on the floor, out in front of you, or up to the ceiling. Your choice. So bend your front knee. Bring your arms down to the mat, to the side of the mat. Plant the palms. Step back with your left foot. Find plank pose. Draw your thighs in towards one another. Get really strong here. If you need to lower your knees, lower your knees. We're coming down into baby cobra. Bring your arms in towards your body. Slowly lower down. Plant the forehead. Untuck the toes. On your next inhale, press into your thighs and lift up into baby cobra. Lift the arms off the mat. Inhale, exhale, head comes back down to the mat. Tuck the toes, palms come under the shoulders. Inhale, center. Exhale, press up and back into your downward facing dog. Pedal out your toes here. Pedal out your feet. Do what is most convenient for your body. Remember, this is your yoga. So you take it to the level that you need to take it to today. We're going to tiptoe our way up to the top of the mat. Maybe you like to bring your arms towards you, whichever way is convenient for you. Let's get back to the top of the mat. We're going to the opposite side. Bend the knees, drop the head, push into your feet, slowly come to standing. Backward swan dive, slight back bend, palms come down together at heart center. We're going to the opposite side. So feet are underneath the hips, shoulders back and down, nice strong stance, palms come together at heart center. Inhale, exhale, step back with your left foot, keeping our hips forward for that closed hip pose. Right knee is over the right ankle. This does not have to be deep, so find what's comfortable for you. If you like it deep, then work with your back leg to get you where you want to get, keeping that right knee above the ankle. So we're here. Inhale, arms rise. Bring those thighs towards one another. Get really strong, pressing into both feet. Inhale, center. Exhale, open up into your warrior two. So pivot and move that back foot so that it's parallel to the short end of the mat. Left knee is over the right ankle. And again here, find that length that you want. You can stretch way out by moving your back leg, but maybe you don't want that tension. Maybe that's a little too much sensation. So we're here. drawing those thighs towards the inner body. Inhale, exhale. Right arm rises, left arm comes down. Inhale, exhale, come back to your warrior two. Straighten out your front leg. Hinge a little bit forward as you lower the right arm down and the left arm rises. Again, if you like a block, use a block. If you don't need it, maybe you need it on a different level, find the level that you need. Stay here for one more breath. Exhale, bend that right knee, bring your left arm down, both palms come down to the mat, flat. Inhale, exhale, bring your right leg back towards your left leg, push up and back into your downward facing dog. We'll take one more flow here. Really find a good stretchy dog. Come up forward into your plank. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your arms in towards your ribs as you exhale and slowly lower down to the mat. Drop the forehead to the mat, untuck the toes. Inhale, lift to baby cobra, release the hands. Exhale, palms come down, head comes down, tuck the toes, palms underneath the shoulders. Inhale and exhale, push up and back into your downward facing dog. Slowly tiptoe to the top of your mat, or move your hands backwards, whichever is most comfortable for you. Drop the head, grab opposite elbows, release your low back, maybe bend deeply in your knees. Plant the palms, find a deep bend in your knees, push into your heels. Really engage the thighs, rise backward, swan dive, slight back bend, palms come together, and come down to heart center, Anjali Mudra, gazes forward, palms and hands come down by the side. With eyes closed or slightly open, feel the energy that you have created here. So this is called energy breath today for a reason, and even though we're working very slowly, we're beginning to really build up that heat. We are going to slow it down in just a minute. So at the top of your mat, or if you want to face me, that's okay, I'm going to face you. We're going into our standing pose. So it's better if you have a floor that doesn't have a lot of flexibility. So I'm on a carpet that has my mat on top of it, so there's a lot of squishiness there. It's better if I'm on a hardwood floor, maybe even stone. So if you feel yourself wobbling, be near a door. Be near a wall, maybe a window, but don't fall through. So feet are hip distance apart. Maybe like bring them a little closer together. We're bringing our right arm out, then 90-degree angle, left arm is going to come up and wrap around as we did earlier. Lift the elbows up, karate chop forward. Our right leg, we're finding stability in our left leg, so we're really lifting up. Lift your right leg up and cross it over your left leg. So you can be here as you're karate chopping. You can find a really deep bend and wrap completely if that is available to you. So we're here on one leg or with the toe touching for just a moment. Wherever you're wrapping, that's fine. One more deep breath here. Release the arms, push into your left foot. Right knee is bent high and comes back down. So just take a moment and see how that feels on one side. So we're going to find strength in our right leg this time. So this time, left arm comes out at that 90-degree angle, right arm wraps, and maybe you're here, or completely wrapped. Elbows rise, 90-degree angle, forearms come down like a karate chop. Tuck the chin when you're ready. Find strength in your right leg and slowly begin to lift that left leg. And when you are ready, cross your left leg over your right. Maybe you're here, maybe you're down here. Wherever you are is okay. Maybe tuck the chin, maybe find something in front of you or on the floor that you can stare at, your drishti, to help you with your balance. We're here for just a few more breaths. In and out through the nose. Squeeze those legs together, squeeze the arms towards one another. Find a deep bend in your leg. That will help. So inhale, unwrap your arms, bring your left leg high and place it gently down. So hopefully you built up a little heat. So let's find our way down to the mat for a forward fold. So let's come down to our knees any way that you would like. Shift your weight to one hip or the other and straighten out your legs in front of you. And just feel your breath for a moment. Nice tall spine. Flex the feet. This is active. We're going to inhale, arms rise. Exhale, keeping that straight back, float it down. And maybe you're here and you just stay here. If you want to round your back, you can. Maybe touch your toes. Maybe you're here. Maybe you're here. Wherever you want to stay is fine. Keep your toes flexed. So we're here for just a few breaths. Fill your belly with air. Two more breaths, letting everything go as we slow it down. Let tension disappear. And then place your palms on your shins and allow your hands to backward catwalk as you find your way to your knees. Maybe rub your knees just a little bit. And then keep going backwards so you give yourself a nice little massage. Palms come behind you. Shake out those feet and those legs. So I'm in the Worship and Wonder room again, which is lovely, but apparently there's no air conditioning in here, so I'm getting very hot, and I hope you're getting very hot too, but in a good way. Okay, so let's sit up. Rock on one hip or the other, place them behind you, come down on your belly. We're going into Cobra. If Cobra is not available to you, then you might want to just stay on your elbows. Elbows are underneath the shoulders, and stay here while we do Cobra. So for Cobra, palms can be underneath the shoulders. They can be a little bit out in front of you and far out in front of you. So when they're closer in, you are going to go higher, obviously, and it's a deeper back bend. So find what works for you. I'm out here today. I don't want to stress my back out. So inhale, center, pressing into our thighs, squeezing the glutes. Press into your palms and come up into your version of Cobra. Gaze is straight ahead. And stay here for several breaths. So the engagement is in your legs and in your glutes. Obviously your arms have some tension too. So coming out of Cobra, allow your elbows to come down. Allow your head to come down. Place your left cheek on the mat or on your hands for just a second. Rock your feet back and forth as you breathe, releasing the low back. Inhale, and as you exhale, rise and bring your right cheek down to the mat or to your hands. Some people like to use fists. whatever works for you. Again, continue shaking out that low back by just wiggling those legs. You might even think it's good to bend your knees. Create a little action there. Maybe flop them open. And just releasing the low back. So once again, plant the palms underneath the shoulders. Slowly lift up to your knees. Maybe bring your knees forward and bring your hips back to your heels. And backwards walk for just a second. Palms are on your thighs, straight back. Following that energy breath from the base of the spine up through the crown of the head. Feeling the flow of energy. From here, shift over to one side or the other, straighten out the legs. We're going to really slow down now. Yay! So remember, we're going on our back, but you can grab your knees to you and you can roll down. You must keep a nice curve in your spine to do that without hurting your spine. Or, as I always say, go on your hips and come back down and roll over like a big bear. So feet are flat on the floor, hip distance apart, arms are down by your sides. Inhale, center. Exhale, lower your knees down to the mat. This time, if it's available to you, bring both arms up over your head. If that's too much of a stretch, find where you would like to put them. Maybe you want cactus arms, those 90-degree angles out to the side. So my right leg is touching the floor. If your leg that's closest to the floor is up, please place a block or a blanket underneath it. So we're here for a few breaths, giving ourselves a nice relaxing twist after a very intense practice. Breathing in and out through the nose. Finding heat and energy. And have we been impeccable with our word this week? Have we noticed whether when we spoke, what we said was true, it was kind, and it was necessary? So as we build up heat with our breath and with our body and movement, we are creating energy that just has this amazing transformation within us, or allows for amazing transformation within us, to speak the truth, to speak words of kindness, and to speak in a wise way. We're going to come back up to center, so flex your right foot. Begin pressing into the heel of your right foot, engaging your right thigh. Allow that leg to just do all the active work to get both knees back up to center. You can leave your arms where they are. If you need to make adjustments, maybe put them back flat on the mat. Inhale, center, and exhale. Left side of the body, the knees lower down. Again, you already know how to make this more intense if you need to or would like to. This is your yoga practice. You always take it to the level that is available to you and that is appropriate for the day. And sometimes just the time of day. Have we shown loving kindness to ourselves? Have we shown loving kindness to others? And And preparing to come out of this pose, flex your left foot, press into your left heel, engage the left thigh, float your knees back up. Bring in your right knee to your chest and your left knee to your chest. Interlock your fingers and rock back and forth into baby pose. Stay here or grab behind your thighs and float the soles of your feet up so they are towards the ceiling. And baby, you can rock back and forth here. If you decide you want to grab your big toe with your index finger and your thumb making a circle, you can do that. Place your elbows inside the legs and rock gently back and forth this way. You might even hear your back release. And if this isn't available to you, you just lay on the floor with your knees bent. Take your feet all the way out to the edges of the mat and drop your knees in towards one another. So, releasing the toes, bring the knees down slowly to the mat. Stretch your right leg out and then your left leg out. Your right arm overhead and your left arm overhead. Really find a nice deep stretch here. Take a moment of relaxation here. Arms come down by your sides, preparing for your Shavasana. Breathing in and out through the nose, becoming aware of the energy centers in your body, becoming aware of the work that you have done today, giving thanks, showing gratitude for your health, for your wholeness. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes and circle your wrists and ankles one way and then the other. Bend your knees and roll over to one side. Find some stillness here. Plant your palm and push up to a seated position. Bring palms together at heart center, Anjali Mudra. Thank you for joining me today for this energy breath practice. Throughout your day and week, remain aware of your breath, the importance of your breath, the importance of kindness. I wish for you a beautiful week. I pray for your health, your wholeness, your happiness. Bringing palms together at head center. Om Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy, peaceful, and free. Namaste.